at the Expo Center. I'll guarantee you that.
But in the meantime, we've got a great show for you. NWA Rocky Top is now.
You got it all, baby. The best tag team, the best single wrestler they are. That's why we're the best, Joe Winner, and you know it, brother.
1 week away, ladies and gentlemen, 1 week away from the big show on July 23rd over at the Knoxville Expo Center. We are 1 week away and kicking things off here this week as we count it down to the Night of Champions on July 23rd over at the Knoxville Expo Center. Joe Wheeler, we have a great opening match here, tag action, as you see in the ring at this time. Devin Drake and Lance Stark, and they will face the Goldens.
Eddie Golden and Bobby Golden, I tell you what, they made a tremendous impact, and are making a tremendous impact here in NWA Rocky Top Wrestling, as they are here once again in the fatigues again this week, ready to fight, ready to stand up for the good old USA. Want to send out a special salute once again to all the troops that are out there fighting the good fight. And of course, we saw Bobby's lifelong friend that joined us last week. And I tell you what, these guys are here to fight, and what a fight they're going to have with the Terminators in 1 week at the Expo Center.
And you look at the Goldens, boy, and those two guys are as All-American as Apple Pie, GMC, and some good old professional wrestling. There's nothing like it here in NWA Rocky Top. Remember, the Night of Champions on July 23rd, as they shot hands there, the odds and the evens. It looks like these two guys are already at odds with each other, talking about Filthy Rich and his tag team partner here, Lance Stark. Lance Stark does not look like he wanted to start on the outside, as Lance Stark tries to get the fans going in his favor, but it ain't going to happen here. The Goldens, this is a golden town here, Knoxville, Tennessee.
Absolutely right. I like the way you put that. It's a golden town. Knoxville certainly is. And Filthy Rich Cavana opening up with a series of shots here on Eddie Golden. Rich Cavana knows he better take an early advantage and hold it if at all possible, if they've got any chance of winning this contest here today. As Eddie just that fast reverses the situation. Beautiful Samoan drop right there by Eddie Golden. And I tell you what, Filthy Rich Cavana and his partner, they better be ready for anything. Good, clean, pure wrestling. You know, a lot of amateur style techniques. There's not, no dirty techniques being used here by these young men. Just good, hard hitting wrestling. Oh, and Rich Cavana right there with a drop kick to the leg of Bobby Golden. And tell you what, Bobby dropped like he'd been shot right there.
Unorthodox sort of maneuver, Joe Wheeler, but he chops the big man down. That's a great piece of tactical wrestling.
You got to give credit where credit's due. That was a great tactical maneuver there by Rich Cavana. Bobby Golden, of course, outweighs and is much taller than Rich Cavana, and what better way to fight a big man than to take him down.
Oh, look at that.
And cut him down to your side, and that knee is hurting on Bobby Golden.
He gets kicked in the back of the knee, trying to make the tag, not able to get there. And now all of a sudden, Filthy Rich is on top here of one Bobby Golden, who studied under Robert Fuller down in Florida. We've seen his patented finish move a couple of times, the Fuller leg lock. No one has been able to break the hold of the Fuller leg lock here in NWA Rocky Top. And these two guys certainly a very good tag team in their own right.
Oh, no doubt about that. As Bobby is trying to fight his way back up to his feet. Hopefully he can overcome that pain that's coursing through his body from that knee injury. Nice jawbreaker right there. He's made the tag. Here comes Eddie Golden in. Rich Cavana makes the tag as well. Now Eddie, a house of fire. He's cleaning house all the way around as Bobby's trying to get back up on the apron. Eddie controlling the action. Oh, beautiful discus punch right there. Hadn't seen one of those in a while. Knocks Rich Cavana all the way out to the floor as we've got him fighting on the floor and fighting in the ring, Tony.
Fight on the floor, fight in the ring as he sends his opponent sprawling with the flying flapjack. And Golden now has his opponent wrapped up and is going to try to go for the Fuller leg lock. It's patented, ladies and gentlemen. He rolls him over.
He's got
and the count. Come on, Strange, make that count. Come on, James Strange, make that count. As he's unable to get him back over, boy, I'll tell you. And a fight on the floor and a fight in the ring. And he taps. And he taps. Finally, able to apply enough pressure. As Lance Stark finally taps out.
Joe Wheeler here ringside with Eddie Golden and Bobby Golden. Tremendous win there, guys. Everything is still pointing to July 23rd at the Expo Center. You guys have got the Turbinators.
Turbinators. You know, Turbinators, you come out here week after week and putting down what all these good men and women are out here working for. And that's our freedom and yours too, to give you the right to come out here in front of this camera and say what you want. Well, there's a war declared, my friends, and that's July 23rd at the Expo Center. The Goldens are declaring war on you, Turbinators.
How about it, Bobby? I saw that Fuller leg lock in there once again this week.
Like Eddie said a couple weeks ago, we feel like a couple freedom fighters out here. We got us a couple desert rats back here that like a bunch of cockroaches. The lights come on, they scatter and hide. Come the 23rd, the lights are going to be on, they nowhere to hide, baby.
It's all coming July 23rd at the Expo Center. Fans, we're back with more NWA Rocky Top right after this.
And we get ready for action here as we get ready to go to the ring one more time. The pride of our country could be at stake in this match. Shawn Schultz and Shane Williams draw Jaheed and Dihad, a couple of cheaters, a couple of guys who have denounced this country, a couple of guys who now pledge allegiance to all things Middle Eastern, especially things jihad related, as these guys have proclaimed jihad on the entire stable here in NWA Rocky Top.
I tell you what, Tony, these guys are absolutely despicable. There's no doubt about it. They have no respect for anyone here in the United States or anyone here in NWA Rocky Top. They come out here, they've got these kendo sticks, they bring their flags out, they've got these boots that I think Commissioner Jimmy Valiant needs to really investigate and look into, because these boots are probably loaded, not to even mention the fact that they're pointed on the end.
No
it can
question.
be used as a weapon, Tony.
Well, you know, they were commiserating with the Iron Sheik himself, a guy who was a rule breaker back in the day, and both Jihad and Jaheed are a couple of guys that really, in my opinion, need psychological help. But in the meantime, let's go to the ring now as we get ready for action here in yet another great bout, a great day on NWA Rocky Top. Hope you're enjoying the telecast. Want to remind you, July 23rd, coming up at the Knoxville Expo Center, it's the Night of the Champions. It's a who's who night. These same Terminators are going to be taking on the Goldens. In fact, I'm going to have a word with both Jaheed and Dihad following this match about the Goldens. But I hope for our sake they keep it clean here this Saturday morning on NWA Rocky Top with the little children watching.
Well, we'll definitely hope that that does indeed happen, as we want to keep NWA Rocky Top family-oriented wrestling where everybody can come see it, from grandma right down to the grandkids. Everybody have a good time and enjoy good old-fashioned, hard-hitting wrestling action like what you're seeing right here in the ring as these two young lions now try to control the Terminators in this contest. And Tony, you are absolutely right about July 23rd.
I was talking with Commissioner Valiant. He tells me the ticket sales are going rather briskly. So if you're planning on getting out and you're planning on walking up, I want to encourage you to go to your local ticket outlet, and get those tickets, or call the number you see on your screen right now, ladies and gentlemen, and reserve your seats now. Because the Night of the Champions over at the Expo Center is going to be a card that people will be talking about for years to come.
Absolutely right, Tony. I couldn't have said it better myself. This is going to be a tremendous night next week at the Expo Center. Oh, my. Legendary night in the world of wrestling, legendary night in the world of Knoxville, as it's all on the line. The Tennessee title with Tom Pritchard and Jimmy Golden, plus you've got Morton and Smothers going for the tag titles against the original Midnight Express with James Gibson. X Division, Cruiserweight Division match, Brad Thomas versus John Noble to determine our new champion right there. So all the titles, all the bragging rights, it's all on the line next week at the Expo Center. And these disgusting Terminators are finally going to get what they deserve at the hands of Bobby and Eddie Gold.
Look at what they're doing to this Williams kid. Look at that. Look right into his mouth. Look at the mush. Can you feel the pain?
Absolutely.
Here on NWA Rocky Top, ridiculous. As you look at Jihad and Jahid, a couple guys, Dihad rather, who's in the ring right now, a couple guys who have no regard for anything, no regard for our country, no regard for the rules, and Shane Williams is feeling it right now as he catches an elbow.
Well, it's nice to see him at least use some semblance of a wrestling move right there with a back elbow instead of just ripping and gouging at the man's face. This is professional wrestling. You know, it's not getting out here maiming these young men who are trying to make a reputation and a name for themselves here in NWA Rocky Top. And that's exactly what the Terminators are doing. They're trying to maim these young kids as he's just been thrown out now to the floor. And this is ridiculous.
Dihad could have pinned him. Dihad had the pin there, but he chose to let him up so that his teammate, Jahid, can punish this young man outside the ring. And you see it right in our vantage point here as he's punishing him on the outside of the ring. This is absolutely reprehensible what is taking place here in this match in NWA Rocky Top. These two guys literally have no regard as they continue to work this young man over in the ring, outside the ring, with those linens that come from Saddam's palace. And if they didn't, they should, because these guys are fit to be clothed in Saddam's garments himself. It's disgusting.
It truly is. Shane Williams right there, ducked under right there. Oh my! Just that quick. I thought Shane Williams had a moment.
And there he had another 3 count there, Joe. And he's not going to go for it. They're going to work this guy over.
Oh!
I don't like where this is going, Joe Williams. I do not like where this is going.
I don't either. This is getting uglier by the minute as the Terminators now snapping him down. Oh my gosh! Driven him back right there. Referee's in, and thankfully this match has come to an end as the Terminators have just made a disgusting display here today at NWA Rocky Top. No regard for the rules, no regard for anyone's
safety. What is going on here? Oh my gosh, he's grabbing that kendo stick. Oh no.
They've got Schultz by the neck here, Tony.
No.
They've got that flag wrapped around his neck. What are they doing to this young kid? Oh my, Tony, we need to get some help out here. If they can hear us in the back, we need to get some help out. No! We desperately need some help out here. If they can hear us in the back, anyone in the back, the Terminators. Oh my God, they have tried to destroy these 2 young men. Totally uncalled for.
Jihad, I want to know something from you. What is this? What is that?
I say, Kino, stick, we, fake, weak.
Next week on the
American week, we beat.
Next week on the 23rd, over at the Expo Center, the Goldens have something for you.
Golden, Jimmy, Eddie, Bobby, we got you, NWA Rocky Top, Kendo Stick. We bring to you. You come to our country. We come to you. We take Golden, July 23rd, Expo Center.
You could have hurt that Schultz kid by hanging him in that flag like that. What do you say for yourself? The slam of the week, and then a quick break here.
And now, your Slam of the Week, presented by ESPN 1180 WVLZ.
He's not gonna to get rid of the Midnight Express. He's out here going on about how Jimmy Cornette, come on down.
If they want, they can bring Cornette with them.
JBL, come on down.
JBL, the challenge is still there.
He better start worrying about Rocky Top and the Midnight Express.
Smothers now's got him straddled in the corner. The fans here in Knoxville cheering him on. Now, wait a minute.
Somebody get that man. Oh my gosh, that's Jimmy.
What in the world is he doing?
What in the wide sports goes on?
Oh, my God!
Oh, he hits him with the flaming tennis racket.
He lit the racket on fire.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Tony, we need to get some help out here. For Jason
Ridiculous.
Smothers. Oh,
That's
my God.
ridiculous.
Ooh, ready to get hot in Knoxville, Tennessee, ain't they, Tracy?
Somebody get Tracy Smothers some medical attention. This is going to be one great match as John Noble, leading the Texas heavyweight champion toward the ring. Dr. Tom Pritchard will square off with Tim Horner. Those two guys have logged hundreds of hours in the ring, and this is going to be an awesome match.
No doubt about that, Tony. You've got a great contest here. Two very well-established legends in the world of professional wrestling getting ready to go at it as White Lightning Tim Horner in the orange and yellow taking on Dr. Tom Pritchard in the red and black. And John Noble, Tom Pritchard's cousin with that Texas Heavyweight Championship belt over his shoulder, has now joined us at ringside.
John Noble, first of all, as we watch this match, congratulations to you on advancing into the X Division Championship match on the Night of Champions on July 23rd. You're going to have your hands full with Brad Thomas. He's going to become a competitor.
Well, you can save your congratulations for after I dispose of Brad Thomas on July 23rd. Right now, you need to focus on the king of wrestling, the best professional wrestler walking there today, Tom Pritchard, and watch him take Tim Horner apart right here.
White Lightning Tim Horner is a legend in these parts, and I wouldn't count your chicken so quickly.
Oh, come on.
Nice reversal there by Tim Horner as he takes over, driving the leg down on Pritchard, and got a one count out of that pinfall exchange. Pritchard right back up.
Look at the closed
into the
fist
corner.
on Tim Horner. The closed fist on Tim Horner. Talk about not cheating.
Brent Strange, mark my words, one of the great officials in the sport of professional wrestling today, will catch any rule breaking that goes on either side. And perhaps that's why your guy is on his best behavior right now.
Well,
Maybe
first
that's
of
why
all,
Dr. Tom's on his best behavior.
About being a great official, he's probably the only Tennessean that can count to three. That's the only reason he's a referee to begin with.
Are you proud of your cousin after he took that homeless man off the streets of Knoxville last week and made the guy eat dog food on camera, put a Tennessee jersey on him, poured beer, alcohol, various and sundry liquids and bodily fluids on him. Are you proud of that?
Well, first of all, I don't personally like Jimmy Golden, but don't talk badly about Jimmy Golden's son that way, calling him a homeless person, first of all. Tom Pritchard, being the humanitarian that he is, took him in, gave him probably the best meal he's ever had in his life, for crying out loud.
Oh, John Noble, how
That's
could you say that? It was absolutely disgusting. We all saw what happened here on TV last week.
Take him, Tommy. There you go.
Pritchard now up and over his man. Horner catches him right there with a nice hip toss as he's got Pritchard reeling. And beautiful arm drag takeover as Horner now puts it into an arm bar. Tim Horner controlling Tom Pritchard.
You know what kills me about you and your cousin? You could have fed him some Alidio's pizza or something good like that. A can of Alpo to a human being. To a Tennessean.
He's a Golden, so calling him a human being is a little loose to begin with, first of all. There you go, Tommy. There you go.
And you do see Tom Pritchard now in control, working the abdomen as he continues to work the stomach and now snaps him down. And Dr. Tom Pritchard, every bit of a tactician in the ring. You hate to give him credit with John Noble right here, but Tom Pritchard in that heavyweight championship match is going to be a guy that's going to be a force to be reckoned with, no question about it.
Oh, no doubt about it. Tom Pritchard versus Jimmy Golden, Tennessee title on the line next week at the Expo Center, fans. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be just absolutely tremendous. Plus, the tag team titles are on the line. Ricky Morton, Tracy Smothers against the Midnight Express with James Gibson. And you, John Noble, you've got Brad Thomas, X Division Cruiserweight title matchup. We're going to have a new champions all the way through that night.
You're going to have a new champion, all right, and his name's going to be John Noble. Now, Brad Thomas is a good little wrestler. I know the little teeny bopper girls out here and probably some of these Tennessee boys probably like him well, but that's beside the point. Come July 23rd, the Rocky Top, X Division title belongs to John Noble. And if you'll excuse me, I'm going to the ring and lend my moral support to the greatest technical wrestler walking the earth today.
You better not interfere. And I'll tell you something, Joe. He's going to lend his moral support, right? I heard him.
Exactly.
Joe, I won't be able to tolerate things around here if both these guys have belts after the 23rd. That will be disgusting. Jimmy Golden and Thomas had to take care of business that night.
No doubt about that, fans, and I hope everybody in Knoxville, Newport, Gatlinburg, throughout the whole area, come to Knoxville on July 23rd. Cheer these guys on, support them. Fans, you don't realize, but they hear you in that ring. They hear you clapping. They hear you cheering. They hear you, and they need your support on the 23rd. And talking about support, Bobby Golden and Eddie Golden need all their support against the Turbinators, and maybe we can run the Turbinators out of Tennessee. Who knows?
Well, the Turbinators are really a sight. You got some real characters running through NWA Rocky Top right now. When you start talking about Jimmy Gibson and some of his antics, the shenanigans, the flat-out inhumane shenanigans that Dr. Tom Pritchard pulled. I hate to harp on that, fans, but I cannot get over it. As now Tim Horner reverses and throws that debris, that piece of human debris, into the ropes, and now swings him for the big ride, and then the big elbow, and he drops him to the canvas, and Tom Pritchard is begging for mercy, and Tim Horner best not let up. Come on, White Lightning, you're too much of a veteran.
Don't fall for it, exactly. Don't fall for it, Timmy. Take it to him. I tell you what, John Noble wanted to point out a minute ago that Tim Horner,
that's ridiculous. That's not moral support, that's cheating. And now he holds the leg in the 3 count. Unbelievable. As you see the illegal 3 count, and Tim Horner just got jobbed, and they're going to go at it right out here outside the ring.
Horner's got him now. Horner just threw Noble
Tim Horner
in.
throws him into the ring, but Tim Horner is 1-on-2, and he's in a bad way in that ring right now. As Tom Pritchard and John Noble, the family, working things over. La Cosa Nostra out of Texas. Here comes Jimmy Golden. Here comes Tracy Smothers. And look at Jimmy Golden, boy. He is one red-hot man right now. The face of determination. And you see them run like the rodents they are.
Tom Pritchard ain't going to be able to run next week, Tony, because Jimmy Golden's got him at the Expo Center.
And we've got White Lightning, Tim Horner, and friends. After what was a grueling match, White Lightning, Mr. Horner, how you feeling after that? 2-on-1.
You know, once again, Pritchard, you can't beat me by myself, 1-on-1. You got to have somebody to help you. Well, I got people watching my back. Jimmy Golden and the wild-eyed Southern boy, Tracy Smothers. I'll tell you what, Jimmy, I wish you the best of luck on the 23rd, because if you win it, I'm here man enough to tell you I want a shot at you. But I hope you beat Pritchard.
You got it.
Because I'm going to get another shot at him.
Tom Pritchard is a lying, fat-faced, Texas sweat hog pig You told nothing but lies about me and my family, and you're going to pay for it, pal. That guy that you had out there is no kin to me whatsoever. It's got to be one of your jabronis from one of your place. But I'm going to tell you something, pal. You've been talking about Tennessee people. One thing I think the Tennessee people's got is heart that you know nothing about, Jack. But you're going to go back to Texas. I'm going to tell you that. I'm going to send you back to Texas with the Tennessee dog whipping that you deserve, pal, on the 23rd.
And Tracy Smothers.
Hey, just as sure as we are in Knoxville, Tennessee, and this is God's country, the University of Tennessee, that tees for Tennessee, not Texas. Turbinators, you burnt my hand. You singed me a little bit ahead, but you didn't get the job done. I'll be back in the main event next week with Jumpin' Jimmy Golden. We're talking about July 23rd. We're talking about the Night of the Champions. We're talking about Rockin' Country, Tracy Smothers, Ricky Morton, Rockin' Country, going for the Rocky Top Tag Team titles.
You gotta love it as we welcome you back on NWA Rocky Top. The fans have had a great time here, Joe Wheeler. It's been a great one.
No doubt about that.
I don't want this anymore. I'm talking about July 23rd, along with the Texas Heavyweight Champion. Come here, John. I'm going to become the Tennessee Heavyweight Champion, and you're looking right here at the next Tennessee X Division Champion. You can talk about the South rising again, Tracy Smothers, and you can talk about all your challenges you're issuing out there, but the fact remains, I am undefeated here in Rocky Top Wrestling, and my cousin is undefeated here in NWA Rocky Top Wrestling, and come July 23rd at the Expo Hall, I will make everyone a promise. I will make you a promise, as God is my judge over my dead body. I am walking out of that Expo Center. My cousin and I are both walking out as champions of NWA Rocky Top. You're looking at the next family and the first family to take over East Tennessee. Come on, John.
Guys, like a ravenous dog. Join us, fans. Make sure you get your tickets for July 23rd. It's the NWA Night of the Champions. NWA Rocky Top, wrestling the way it was meant to be. We'll see you next week right here. Get your tickets, same time, same bat channel, here on NWA Rocky Top.